What's up guys, it's Mufasa and welcome to episode 2 of my F1 2017 career mode, and we are in China. Just to let you guys know, sorry there's no qualifying, just I was halfway recording through actually thinking I was recording the video until I actually realised I was not recording the video. So I was about 20 laps into the race and found out that I wasn't recording, so I had to quit the race and I am re-recording the race for you guys. So anyway, if you haven't watched the first episode, go watch it now and then come back to this episode so you will be able to see what will happen before I spoil it all. But as you can see, I'm rectifying everything that I said I would change, and we are getting into the grid. So in P1 we got Sebastian Vettel, and in P2 we got Lewis Hamilton, only 600ths behind him. In third we got Raikkonen, and in fourth we have Verstappen. In fifth Bottas, sixth Ricciardo, seventh Perez, eighth Ocon, fourth India lockout, and in the fourth row. In P9 we got myself and Hulkenberg, and 11 Grosjean and Alonso, Sainz and Van Dorn, 15th is Palmer and Stroll 16th. In 17th and 18th we have Marcus Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein, and in 19th and 20th with both with penalties is Massa and Magnussen. So guys, for this we are going for a two-stopper. We're going for the super softs and then the softs. But as we go, the lights out and away we go, and we get off to a great start in this Grand Prix, and we're already up alongside Perez and already past him even before the first corner. So first corner we're going to be cautious. We don't want to lose any front wings. We just want to calm first corner so we can try compose ourselves for the rest of the race. As you can see from the replay, we keep our nose very clean, go around the outside, avoid all the drama, and I think everyone actually makes it through the first corner very cleanly. So a full 22 number grid. But as we go into later into lap 1, it's us, Ocon and Ricciardo all bumping coming into turn 4, and we managed to get out on top in that battle. But later into lap 1 we're coming down the back straight, and yet under more pressure from Esteban Ocon as he's coming up our inside, as we just managed to hold it around the outside coming over the line into lap 2. So Ocon is getting the run on us, and he is fancying a wee move up our inside, and we are trying to hold it around the outside, but we managed to run wide. We just avoid hitting the grass and not hitting anything, and we managed to make it into an amazing undercut. So as we see that move again, we are so close to hitting the grass and running wide there. As you can see, we even kick up dust, but that was a great undercut from our behalf as we managed to keep 6th position, I think it is. But as we move later on into lap 2, we're trying to calm ourselves, compose ourselves, just make sure that we are going to have every possible chance of getting points in this race as we can. So yeah, the plan is, let's just make it to the pit window, keep the car fresh. But as we come on into lap 3, Ocon is yet again pressuring us into coming into the first corner. As you can see, he's holding up our inside, trying to perform the same move, but we know we will get the undercut on him if he does go up our inside, and yet we do get the undercut. So coming on to lap 5 now, we are starting to catch Max Verstappen, and yes, that was a drop of rain you just seen, so that could spice this race up a hell of a lot. So it could force intermediate tyres. For all I know, it could cause full wets. But as we move on, Ocon is catching us coming on down the straight. So will we be able to defend? We hold our line, but we managed to slam the door of Ocon's face. But basically, apart from all that, it was basically a walk to the pit window, basically to fit the super softs. Or not the super softs. I decided to change onto the softs and switch the strategy about, because I was thinking, if it's going to start raining and it's only going to be light rain, the super softs would be more viable than what the softs would be more viable than what the super softs would be, because there's more tread in the tires. So hopefully it will be able to get us on to the inter period if it does come. But we come out in 18th and we are stuck behind Van Dorn. So memories of Australia coming back very, very quickly. As if you remember from the last episode, we were stuck behind Ocon, and he was a nuisance to us. So as we move on later into the lap, we are going up the inside of Ocon, coming up into the S section. We go around up the inside, but then Van Doorn fancies we move up the inside as well, but we close the door and that was that. So we are now in the P17 and Pascal Wehrlein is our next target to try get. So we will hopefully try catch him in the next lap or so, because we do not want to be stuck behind dirty air and wasting these tyres. As you can see, we are the only ones on the softs at the minute. I don't know if anyone else has went on the softs, but as we move on to lap 9, we were catching for Wehrlein. We were 2.5 seconds behind him. We caught that up in an instant. Like, it wasn't very hard to catch him, as there is a major performance difference between the Toro Rosso and the Sauber. But as we are lining up a move on Wehrlein, we dive bomb him up the inside as we go 2 tenths up on our personal best in this race. So we're only 4 places off our team objective. But what's this? That's Felipe Massa. Felipe Massa's coming in onto the back straight, but he's pulled off. That could be. It doesn't look as if it's an engine failure, as if we're driving past right now. But it wasn't an engine failure, so it could have been a hydraulic problem, electrical, could have been anything. But I think Felipe Massa is out of the race, and that is not good for Williams. But as you now move on to lap 9, and we are catching Marcus Ericsson, so it's basically, can we line up a move coming into the first corner, or will we have to wait? I would like to line up a move coming into the first corner, but it'll be very risky because we're a bit far back. But as Ricardo is coming out of the pit lane, he's viable for the medium tyre, so he has to be going on to the end of the race. So this could be costly for Red Bull if it does start to rain, because that could jeopardise Ricardo's race. But as we move on to lap 10 now, it took all the way to lap 10 to try and make a move on Ericsson. But as we dive bomb Ericsson, he had nothing in reply for that move. So it was a great move, and just cleanly up the inside. And Verstappen is coming out of the pit lane, and we've made contact. So we have. But now it doesn't look as seem Verstappen has had much damage from it. But I did think it was my fault. So I thought I'd give Verstappen the position and then take it right back off him. But if you guys think that I should have let Verstappen have the position for the corner and then tried to overtake him after the corner, leave it in the comments down below. But I thought that was my fault, and I did cut him off. But the pit lane in China is very confusing. Like, the racing line's right on the pit lane exit, so there will be accidents coming there. But I thought I would be the bigger man and let Verstappen past. But as we now move on to lap 13, we're Bottas ahead of us, and we're trying to keep Ricardo behind us, and we're trying to nurse these soft tyres to as far as we can into this race. But on to lap 14, Ricardo's finally pressuring us with those medium tyres, so that those medium tyres must be doing him very good. But as we have a virtual safety car, sorry guys, but I spent 10 minutes trying to find the problem, and there's no one out of the race. Absolutely nothing happened. I went through every car on the grid, and there was nothing I could find, and no one spun, so it must have been a glitch in the game. So as we move on later into the race, Ricardo is pressuring us again. As you can see, he's trying to go around the outside of us coming into the hairpin, but we hold our inside line, and that's that. But on the next lap, he's trying the same move. He's got DRS open, as you can see, and he's going around the outside. But we learned from the last lap, if we hold our inside line, he cannot come at us at any way. So on to lap 17 now, all the way on to lap 18. Absolutely nothing happened, so I decided, you know what, it is raining and I don't think the super softs will be doing us any good, so I thought we'll put the softs on and run to the end of the race. So there's 10 laps on the softs, and we shouldn't have any other tyre problems. So basically, if Ocon's out on the mediums, Verstappen's out in the mediums, there's Magnussen, there's a whole load of cars out in the mediums, that means we will be faster than them, as they have had those tyres on since about lap 10 or 11. So there's about 8 or 9 laps of wear. So we are on a brand new fresh pair of softs, so let's go. Alonso's hit us from the rear. Let's look at the replay. As we come out of the pit lane and gain some speed, Verstappen overtakes us, and Alonso shunts into the back of us. But as I was saying earlier in the video, guys, Sebastian Vettel's out of the race. Sebastian Vettel is out of the race. What has happened? It's not an engine blown, is it? There's no smoke. What? He's just pulled off like Felipe Massa did. But anyway, guys, on to that Alonso incident. Basically, there was nothing I could have done. I was coming out the pit lane and he was coming on the line. As we're coming up past Verstappen, we lost the back end. We make contact! And we're into the bar. Wow, guys. Wow. That's annoying. Come up the inside, lost the back end a wee bit. Tried to correct it, and both me and Verstappen are out of the race. Guys, it's not the race I was expecting. As you can see, I'm a bit annoyed. Don't want the media in my face, but it's just the conditions. And the fact that's more annoying is the fact that we are so close to the end of the race. But as you can see, Ferrari have won the race. So I'd assume, yeah, Raikkonen won the race. So it's all about who got second and third. And I'd assume that it would have been, I think it would have been both the Mercedes. Hamilton in second and Bottas in third. So that means the Mercedes Constructors Championship is going swimmingly at the minute. But Carlos Sainz finished in P11, so Toro Rosso's not getting any points. But there's just not much I can say, guys. I'm heartbroken the fact that I wasn't able to finish the race. As you can see, we finished in 17th, but we got very little resource points, so I doubt we'll be able to upgrade the car much more. But hopefully with practice in Bahrain and the next race, we will be able to boost the car up a bit. But I don't I don't want to make this regularity, us constantly crashing out, but you always crash out. There will always be mistakes in those weather conditions, but we'll look forward to the next race and we'll learn from it. And I'm going through all the upgrades that I made at the start of the episode whenever I thought I was recording. But we will have an engine upgrade for Bahrain, and we will also have a durability upgrade. But guys, it has been your boy Mufasa. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and share with your friends. But it has been your boy, and peace!